Salutations, welcome to another episode of Foxx Plays KSP, the 365-day challenge, the reboot. So, we launched a mission yesterday that was surprisingly successful. So you should definitely go check that out. But I think we're going to do kind of a similar mission. We're going to be using a much heavier lander. But we're giving ourselves a bit more leeway in terms of delta V. Anyway, in the interests of getting to the point, hop on over to the launch pad and I'll tell you a bit more about our craft there. Alrighty, we have another R7 launch. This one complete with second stage. So this is Muna 2, yesterday being Muna 1, which I may not have mentioned. Anyway, here we go. That was unexpected. I'm gonna hop back into the VAB and change our staging. Be right back. Alright, so that should be fixed. Now with less rapid, unplanned partial disassembly. And throttle up, SAS on. Zoom. Alright, so yeah, this is Muna 2. And it's, like I said, it's a much heavier lander. It's again destined for the moon, but yeah, I just kind of need lots of practice landing on the moon, just because I don't know. Early in 0.9, I really wanted to play with these buttons, the SAS buttons that let you point at various places relative to your vessel. Relative to whatever, but I've come to appreciate having flown Muna 1, where if you clicked on any button besides stability assist, it would just kind of shake and start pointing in random directions. I've definitely gotten to that point where I think I'm going to stop using them as much, and kind of go back to basics. Fly old school, just regular old stability assist system. So we're gaining altitude nicely, as is expected. I'm gonna roll 45 degrees, just to make the Korolev cross that much prettier. Oh, beautiful. I love these engines. Very pretty. Alright, here's the cutoff. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That never gets old. I never get tired of seeing that. Alright, and we're gonna fix our attitude and throttle up on our remaining sustainer engine. Sorry if I sound a bit tired. I kind of am. I stayed up late and I overslept, and I'm feeling it's a very low energy day for me. But anyway, I think Kerbals can into space today. So well, I'll see you in orbit, just because this is going to take a while. Alright, see you there. Alrighty, here we are, just about to make our circularization burn. Nope. Quit flipping me around. Alrighty, so as you can see, we've got a nice big old lander here. And it's, some of the parts are derived from the Lunky Korbal mission, the Soviet manned mission plan to the moon, but it never materialized. But it's being used today. Alright, so we're going to set up a maneuver node and get ready for our ejection burn to the moon. Alright, and that's going to take 800. Let's see if we can get a lunar impact. Perfect. Alright, and that'll be our transfer stage. It will impact the moon. Alrighty. Once we get lined up, we're flying past our maneuver here. Bit of time acceleration. Alright, we need 16 seconds to make our burn. It's going to be in the dark side, sorry guys. And this craft does not have much in the way of self-illumination, but well, there it is, silhouetted against the galaxy's ecliptic. Burning away nicely. As I said, we have a much more forgiving Delta V budget this time around. Alrighty, so that should be us, more or less. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. And we're going to actually just decouple our stage, I think. Well, let's get into the light side just so that we can see it a bit more clearly. Alright, here we are. Alright, so we're going to just launch or decouple this transfer stage. Alrighty, and we're gonna deploy all of our gizmos and gadgets. Beautiful. Alright, and so we want to swing around like that. Perfect. Make sure we get plenty of sun. So we've got these curse dishes, which we're using for communication. We've got a carbonite detector with plenty of aerials on top, and we've got some battery packs from Tantares that you can't quite see, or can't quite click on, that is. The collider for them seems to be a bit off, but I'm sure I'll fix that. And lots of forget what it's called, but it's the process of adding clutter to your model to make it look bigger, make it look more impressive. Well, anyway, we're gonna time accelerate. Well, actually, no. We're gonna set up our maneuver here that we're gonna use to. There we go. That's only 100 delta V. And we're going to try and still use our SAS to good effect. Now the trouble is that this engine has relatively low thrust, so we're going to have to burn on our descent fairly hard. Alright, and do some time acceleration. Whew. This is the first time I've seen or used these solar panels, but I really like them. I like the clearance they give you. Alright, and that's got us a lunar periapsis. Alright, and we want to slow down when we get there. Alright. So I'm just going to put a small cut here, and I'll see you when we're approaching our lunar encounter. Alright, so I'm picking up a bit earlier than I thought I would, but look at how majestic that is. Look at that, our impressive little lander just falling towards the moon. Oh, beautiful. Just getting the last rays of the sun. Just because we're going to do our maneuver in the dark side, I think. Yep. Alright, so we're going to need, what, about 15, 14 seconds? About. Alright. And here we go. Let's do the last little bit on very low thrust. Alright. So that should be us orbital. There we go. And there's our Muna 2 probe. Let's follow that in. It's amusing because it's actually going to go fairly close to the Muna 1 probe. All things considered. It's just over there in that crater. Nice impactor mission. Too bad we don't have an accelerometer on that probe, that Muna 1 probe. Should collide with it at about 880, 890. meters a second. Alright. Whoa, that's coming up fast. That's coming up fast. Here we go. I love the debris just thrown out there. Alright, well, let's switch back to our probe. I'll put a cut here just so we can cut out the KSC. Alright, and we're back with Muna 2, and I've decided on a landing site. So we're going to get ourselves all lined up, ready to do our deorbit burn. Alright, we're aiming for this this kind of area between these craters. We need to do a test burn. Alright, so it'll take 15 seconds. Alright. Alrighty. And since we're suborbital, and I made that decision a while ago, we will no longer be using, since we're on the suborbital trajectory, we'll only use stability assist to prevent shenanigans. Alright, so I want to put a maneuver about here that'll basically tell me about how long I need to account for. Okay, so it's about 15 seconds. Alright, so we're going to time accelerate. This is proving to be kind of a longer episode, but I'm okay with that. You know, it's a fun mission. It's a cool lander, it's a fun mission. I think we're good. Alright, it's about time to get ourselves lined up. And I'm actually going to, when we get close, I'm going to take in our solar panels and communication dishes. So if we tumble like we did last time, there's less chance that they'll get damaged. Also, seriously, go watch my video from my KSP video from yesterday, because oh man, that has got to be one of the proudest, the landings that has made me the proudest in my whole KSP career. I am the most proud of that landing. It was awesome. Just spinning around here. Just time accelerate slightly. Alright, we're going to start our deceleration. Moved to a only descending at about 150 meters a second. So our radar altitude 22 kilometers. All right, so at about 15 we're going to do our second braking. Like we might be coming down right in the middle of those craters. It's perfect. Alright, and next burn will be at about 5 kilometers, I think, of radar altitude, not this altitude, because that's from the average. This is, thanks to Kerbal Engineer, I've got our distance to the surface, which is very handy to have. Alright, we're gonna do a burn. Alright, we're gonna take in all of our various foldable elements. We're gonna get our landing gear out. And go for a powered landing. Oh, beautiful. That's a wonderful landing zone. There's our shadow. Probably still too high up for that. Soon, though, we'll see a shadow. Where's the sun? Sun is there, so we should be... Alright. Oh! We need to cut engine there. We had stopped. Oh, is that it? No, that's scatter. Stopped again. And put the surface tab open. Running the engine so slowly that oh, there's our shadow. So slowly they don't even make any noise, which they wouldn't because we're in space, but we're gonna try and slow ourselves down a little bit. Just chase that retrograde marker. Nice slow descent onto the lunar surface. Oh, look at that. Alright, there we are, landed on the moon. We'll redeploy all of our gear. Yeah, there's the sun. Perfect. Oh, would you look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, that is a successful moon landing. I think that might be my fully successful moon landing on this channel, which is kind of exciting. I have successfully landed on the moon before, but never while filming. So I'm super happy with that. All right, and what's our carbonite detection say? Start resource scan. Scansat altitude too low. Okay, that's a new feature that I had not seen previously, so I'll have to make sure that I've got Scansat installed. Maybe it doesn't need it. I'll look into that and let you know. definitely want to start playing more with Carbonite, because we haven't had a chance to up until recently. Alright, so I have been Fox, this has been KSP, with a successful landing on the moon, as opposed to crash landing on the moon, which I have a lot of practice at. But anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, hope to see you next time. Take care.